All right, Shalom is a high spirit in Judah, giving all honor and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakah, Kodash. I also want to give double honors to our apostles of great millstone rule well. Peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. All right. The ways of the West will kill you, man. The ways of the West will kill or destroy you, okay? And by destroy, I mean every facet of it, man, okay? Every facet of the West, of America, of Babylon, every way of living is wrong, man. And it's detrimental to your mental, physical, and spiritual health. All right, but today we're going to focus on in a dietary sense. But before I get into the dietary sense, every way of Babylon is not conducive to life or longevity or, existence. All right. Esau destroyed the relationship between a man and a woman. After World War II, Esau started to have a major increase in production. And what happened on down the line, he started to hire women. So the first thing that he did wrong was hire women in the labor force. Okay. A lot of the men were overseas or whatnot, but he started to hire women. Okay. So when it comes to a diet, you're not supposed to really worry about what are you going to eat when you get off. A lot of brothers stay by themselves, or you stay with another roommate that's a brother, and you have to kind of figure out what you're going to eat at the last minute, or you might go to a little convenience store, fast food restaurant to eat. But the irony is you're wearing yourself out, all right, because you're not supposed to work and do domestic duties. But what happened was when they sent women to the workforce, okay, they incorporated processed food. When I say that, I mean Esau. When they sent women to the workforce who were domestically oriented and that was their duty, okay, they replaced the woman with processed food. So now, the wife doesn't have time to cook. So y'all have a ready-made TV dinner with no nutrients. So what do you think happened over a period of time when they replaced the natural cook, which was the woman, with the a TV dinner? What do you think happened? That's right, disease happened. All right, because you're putting in your body empty calories, and your body doesn't crave substance. It craves the mineral from the food, and it extracts the minerals, all right, and utilizes the minerals to sustain itself, man, by way of feeding the molecules of the minerals to the cells, okay? But that's something Esau doesn't tell you, okay? But over half a decade ago, Esau replaced real food with processed food for convenience sake. But in return, you have a major health crisis, okay? If it's not far-fetched that a drug addict is just that, is a drug addict, you know that a crackhead has a problem. You know that a heroin addict has a problem. You know a damn wino that's in front of the liquor store has a problem. But why is it a problem to walk around and see people with a belly? Why is it not a problem to see a man with a belly like a pregnant woman, man? Why is that the norm? Why is it the norm to stuff your face at an all-you-can-eat buffet? When you could look at the word buffet, you look up the word buffet, and it's really a refreshment table in a marketplace, man. All right, that's why it refers to Babylon as thou that I give into pleasures. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get that, man. I'm tired of Esau, man. I don't know about you brothers, man, but I'm tired of Esau, man. Okay. I went to the store. I went to like 2-3 stores, and I haven't seen the only grapes with seeds in them, and those are Globe grapes. And I haven't even seen it, man. I can't even find Globe grapes, man. When it tells you in Genesis that every fruit bears seed, man. Okay? Yeah, I'm tired of Babylon, man. Give it to pleasures. Isaiah 47:8. Therefore, hear now this, thou that I give unto pleasures. This is the Most High prophesizing against Babylon, man. Also known as the beast of the Roman Empire reincarnated, man. That dwelleth carelessly. Yeah, you're dwelling carelessly, man. It's parts of the country where you can't leave the house out of fear of being shot down and having bombs explode. When you have Edomites living in mountains in $500,000 houses jogging, man, on a Tuesday. Here it is. You might have a sick day. You have to take the day off. You might have to pick up your kids from school, take them to the hospital. And you see a damn Edomite just lollygagging on a Tuesday, man. Like, what the hell do they do, man? Dwelling carelessly, man. All right. That says in thy heart, I am and none else besides me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of sons or the loss of children. Okay. But the point I wanted to emphasize is the point where it says, thou that are given to pleasures, man. And yeah, you're given to pleasures, man. Meaning that you're a fiend. You gave yourself over to carnal desires like food and sex and drunkenness. Because Esau was the ultimate enabler, man. He enables you. He enables you to kill yourself, man. But going back to food, man. All right. Going back to food. Okay. This is not food what you're looking at, man. These are drugs. If it's not far-fetched that crack cocaine is a drug and heroin is a drug, all right? Why is it far-fetched to think that this is a drug, man? Okay? This is a drug, man. That's why we have your little ones, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 13, going all the way to the age of 18. They're begging you for some jungle juice. Your offspring is more than likely addicted to high fructose corn syrup, man. He's more than likely addicted to MSG. All right. That little ADD you think he has, it's a good chance it's come from red 40 and yellow 5 and yellow 6, man. All right. You don't have to paint and give artificial flavors to food, man. If you want to eat something sweet, eat a dry papaya, man. Eat some dates, man. Quit being a sucker for your kids. They don't know what they want, man. Get your little ones eat mangoes at an early age, man. All right? Eat bananas for sweets, man. Eat honey. Eat agave nectar, man. What you're looking at is a fucking drug. And you know what? You might slip from time to time and eat that stuff, but it's addictive, man. And my advice that I would give to brothers and sisters, man, is they need to let go of processed food. Eat the healthier version of your cravings. So if you crave sweets, go for the dry papaya, dry mango, dry pineapple, man. Go for the dates. Go for the Turkish figs. Go for the little peanut butter protein bars that you can make or buy from a herbal store, man. Okay? If you like salty things, make you some kale chips. All you gotta do is get some kale, separate it, wash it off, and put some olive oil on it, right? And then you sprinkle a little sea salt and you put it in the oven. All right? And that's your kale chips, man. If you want something salty and something crunchy at the same time, all right? Make you some kale chips, man. All right? Because what you're looking at is killing you, man. Why is it killing you? Because your body can't utilize that stuff you put into your body. It gives you quick energy and then you crash, man. Look at that Sprite. Send me a comment on the comment board how that Sprite benefits you. Those damn M&Ms benefit you, man. Then you get it and you love it because your dopamine is rushing. But now you have all these pimples in your face, man. Now your spirit is kind of like dense. All right. You got this guy by the name of which I learned from the apostles. He goes by the title General, Minister of Wellness. And one thing, he was bringing out studies about the correlation between crime and processed food in the hood, man. So Esau was really engineering death, man. He's creating chemicals that are edible drugs. Because all this is edible drugs that make you go crazy, man. That just ruin your logic and reason, man. Okay? But all of a sudden you have, between that and the vaccines, now autism is at an all-time high. What was the autism rate before Esau gave us this junk food, man? Okay? But I'm not going to keep prolonging it. This is just another facet of failure that Esau has in the society. Here we are in our 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, learning how to eat. Why are we learning now? Because you done went 12 years in the Esau school and you don't know a damn thing, man. How to be a damn servant and be a damn robot and memorize information that you don't even know the validity of. All right. But nah, man, it's time. Because the thing is, let me get back to the screen. The thing is, we say we're Israelites and we're Hebrews, but why is the bulk of our diet standard American? If you come into this knowledge as a Hebrew Israelite, one thing you need to know is what Hebrew. So we have to focus on our Hebrew and practice our Hebrew. But another thing you have to focus on your diet, man. You have to live this truth. All right? Like the Apostle Tahar was getting into, a Mediterranean restaurant is probably the closest thing we have to our culture. Because from Italy to Greece, all the way surpassing, Saudi Arabia, Palestine, going east is about a 2,000-mile stretch, is what you call the Mediterranean region. And within the Mediterranean region, you have the Mediterranean diet. Okay? And what was I gonna say? Yeah, once you come into this knowledge, a lot of people, they learn the law, statutes, and commandments, but they do it within the context of the standard American diet. So what you would do is you might still eat McDonald's, but you shouldn't eat McDonald's. But you might not eat, but you might go to Burger King and say, I don't want no bacon. But you eating damn processed meat in a refined bun, okay? But then you may say, hey man, there's no sin against that. But that's out of ignorance, man. You're not embracing your heritage as an Israelite. You still take joy in Babylon, man. All right? You might eat Taco Bell and you make sure there's no bacon in there, or Wendy's and tell them you want a double stack, no bacon. But you only halfway there, man. You're on the right track, but on the wrong train, man. And not saying you're not going, like I said, slip or eat some BS from time to time, man. But believe me, man, everything you crave, there's a healthier version that the Most High already created. Okay, excuse me. All right, but no, you could, if you ever look up the Mediterranean diet, or there's a site called The Old Ways. Let's see if I can pull it up right quick. Old Ways. Old Ways. Yep. Here's Old Ways. If you ever have a curiosity as to how we ate in our homeland, Jerusalem, okay. Well, this is the vegan and vegetarian diet, which that's not what I wanted to get into. All right. Yeah. Always Mediterranean diet pyramid. And it says, if I could click on it, or it says at the bottom, it says fruit, vegetables, grains, mostly whole, olive oil, beans, nuts, legumes, and seeds, herbs, and spices. And that's pretty much, it says, base every meal on these foods. So in our homeland, Jerusalem, which I read through another article, that every meal we had whole grain bread, okay, with olive oil, man. But we mostly ate fruit, vegetables, grains. Then it said, this is where you eat at least 2 times per week, and that's fish. Now, as you can see, you see shrimp and oysters and fish, seafood that we're not supposed to eat. But all you have to do is take this pyramid and put Leviticus the 11th chapter on it. You filter it out through Leviticus the 11th chapter. So yeah, you eat your fruit, vegetables, your grains, your legumes, your seeds. All right. But then when you go up to the fish, you only eat the lawful fish. And it says you eat fish at least twice a week. Okay. All right. Then it says the things that you're supposed to eat daily to weekly is, poultry. Your bird, whether it's quail, it's chicken, whatever it may be. Then it's your dairy, your cheese, your eggs. And if you're going to eat your eggs, make sure it's pasture raised, man. Not really cage free. Not really open range or whatever they call it. It's pasture raised, because to my knowledge, those are the only chickens or hens that eat in the pasture. They eat the worms in the pasture. And when they eat the critters in the pastures, is nutrient rich, and that the nutrients in those critters that they eat, all right, gives those eggs melanin, all right, and that's why the eggs are colored. You're not supposed to eat an all white egg, man. And when you're gonna find out that most things that are that are white, it ain't right, you know. But hey, you know, most of the things is right. It has melanin, okay. But even with your cheese, man, a lot of brothers have lost a tremendous amount of weight just by letting go of cheese and that refined bread. But if you are to eat cheese, you know what we did in our homeland, Jerusalem, we had goat cheese, man. All right, and we just had a better grade, a better quality of it, man. All right, we didn't eat craft singles, man. And the things that you would eat less frequently is meats and sweets, man. Okay. But like you might go out with the brothers on a Saturday. You might go to a Mediterranean restaurant and you might have a lamb plate, man. Okay. And if you go into the history, the only time we really ate meat, all right, which I'm getting this information from it's a website called Israelite Cuisines, man. Okay, and based on this article and other articles, that the average Israelite ate meat during ceremonies, or like they had a visitor, all right, or it might have been a wedding situation, like a wedding ceremony. But if you sat at the king's table, that's who ate the beef and venison daily. Okay, so if your pockets can afford to eat grass-fed meat and venison, and if you can afford to eat the more biblical version of it, because the scriptures does say what the animal that cheweth the cud and divided the hoof, then you can eat that more frequently. But when it comes to eating red meat, you shouldn't be eating that processed red meat at all, man. But if you have it within your budget to eat the lamb and eat the grass-fed meat more frequently, then that's a go ahead. I mean, if you ask me, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But you still have to make sure that you have everything in proportion, because 70% of your diet is supposed to be plant-based. But one thing that the average Israelite did eat more frequently was fish. And as you can see on the left-hand corner, you have wine, man. All right, because what the average Israelite ate on a day-to-day basis, drank, was red wine, okay? And, of course, we drink a lot of water, man, okay? And, I hadn't did any my personal research, but I was talking to a brother in the truth, and he told me that actually tequila was of a high quality because it's straight from the agave plant, the agave cactus, man. Okay, but like I said, I haven't done any research on it myself, but I did want to bring that out, the information out. Okay, but that's pretty much it. If you come into this knowledge, and you ask yourself, well, what can we eat? Because you pretty much focus on what you not supposed to eat, and that's the shrimp, the catfish, the pork. But you still, what happens is a lot of brothers and sisters, they come into the knowledge and they keep the dietary laws within the context of the standard American diet. But really, you keep the dietary laws within the context more suitable, the Mediterranean diet. Okay? Whether it's grilled chicken, grilled fish, baked chicken, baked fish. You're not eating Babylonian food like processed meat, what they call Franken food. You're not eating Skittles and Starbursts and Kit Kats and Laffy Taffies and French fries. Okay, but I'm going to close it out with the scripture. Bread defiled. Ezekiel 4:13. And Yahweh said, even thus shall the sons of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I would drive them. And that's what we've been doing, man. We grew. I speak for myself. I grew up eating liver, cheese, sauce. I'm from the South. I ate shrimp. I ate, and when I went eating that, I was eating horrible junk food. All right, till I turned a certain age. Okay, then I got a little older and I came into the knowledge. Okay, and then even within years of coming to the knowledge, I slowly became more health conscious. And even now, I'm still building, man. I'm still building and learning and having my trial and error, man. But it's all about improving yourself, man. Okay? I'd rather be someone who strives to improve myself in a dietary sense than someone who doesn't make an effort to improve himself, man. Because what you put in your body affects your mind, your body, and your spirit, man. Okay? But I'm not going to prolong it. I hope you brothers are edified. Till the next time, Shalom.